Hello, folks. In this class, we are going to see how we can use a group by into our streams. In SQL, we have group by clause, and then we can pass the field based on which we want to group them. Okay. Now, to do the same thing in stream, we have a method called collect, which we have used earlier also. If you remember, to collect them as a list, so collectors.to list, okay, or you can collect them as a set, collectors.to set. But in this case, in collect, we are going to use collectors.groupingBy. So if you use that and grouping by, if we pass the lambda, and that lambda should return the object and should return the value based on which we want to perform the grouping, then we can group them. And this is little different when we are using grouping by than the normal SQL function. In normal SQL, if you do select course from student group by course, so here I can put either course which is there in the group by, alongside I can put any of the aggregate functions. But in Java, in many cases, we require to group a list in based on some key and the value I want as a list of that objects. Okay. So in this case, if you see group student based on course. So in Java, if I want to get it like this, I want to get a map where my key is going to be the course and the value is going to be the list of students having that particular course. So that we can achieve in Java, which is not there in SQL directly. Okay. So to do that, let us start. We are going to do students, then opening stream, and it has no filter as such, so I didn't keep it because it's making the course longer. What am I going to do? I'm going to collect it. Collect, and then say collectors dot grouping by. This grouping by, as I told you, is going to take a lambda, the student, and based on which field I want to do it, student of get course. I will do it based on get course. Okay. So this is going to give me a map. Okay, it's going to give me a map. Let me just do it first. It's going to give a map of course, that is string, and this is going to be a list of students. Okay, map course students. Now, I'm waiting. Hmm. If you see, it is working perfectly. So I would like to print this. So how am I going to print this? Because map is not a collection in true sense, so I'm not going to get the thing. Instead, I'm going to get the entry set dot entry set. Entry set is a set. Now I can perform stream on top of that. Okay, as I'm going to get stream, and I'm going to do for each. The for each, I'm going to, I have an entry that I'm passing, and that entry I'm going to print this out. And how I'm going to print it? I'm going to print it as, okay, let us print it as the as is print. Now let's see what it is giving. It has many things before. Let me just comment them out. Otherwise it's create unnecessary. I'm going to put it in a GitHub, and the comment I'm going to give you the link. So if you want this file, you can just have it. Okay. Let us see. So what are we doing here? We are creating a string, then collecting, and there we are using grouping by. In grouping by, it is expecting a lambda, and what it is taking is taking a function. I mean, you have to give the object and you have to return a field. Based on that field, it is going to group it. So in our case, it was group by course. Here also, that's why I returned course. Now it created a map, okay, and where key is the thing with which you grouped it, and value is the list of the objects. Okay, so this is something you cannot do directly on a scale, but it's in there in stream API, and which is going to be very useful. Okay, let us see. Okay, if you see English, two students are there. One student is there with English. Maths, there are two students. Chemistry, one. Computer science, one. Biology, computer science, two. Biology, one. Physics, one. If you see, it has worked perfectly. Now, if I want to print instead of the whole thing, okay, if I want to print only that thing, okay, only this field maybe, so I can print only the key here. Okay, now I'm coming to the second part of it. It is talking about, okay, group by student based on first letter of the name. Okay, so let us try to do that. How am I going to do that? I'm going to I'm going to use the same student subject. I'm opening the string, and now what am I going to do? I'm going to do it based on name. Okay, so when I'm collecting them, collect, and I'm using collectors dot grouping by. Okay, here I'm going to pass the lambda. Lambda is student, but what do I name? I need name, but do I need the whole name? I need the first letter of the name. So that's why I'm putting caret 0. Okay, okay. So tell me what is going to be the return point. So now if you see, right, its key is going to be a character, not a string. Going to be a character, and this is anyway going to be list. Map name, I'm making it map name students. Let us try to print the same. Dot entry set dot stream, because entry set is a set on which stream can be applied. You cannot apply stream directly on map. Okay. Stream dot for each. For each, I'm going to print an entry. I'm going to print this out, and then I'm going to print E. I'm going to comment this out to avoid any confusion. If you see the key P1 value, A2 values are there, Amit and Arjun. Similarly, R2 values are there, Riya and Rahul. S1 values, Sneha, K, Karan, and Neha. So got the idea, right? What we are doing in the grouping by, we are taking a lambda function which is of what type? Function type. Function is a function interface which is having only one abstract method. That abstract method takes one object as argument and return one object as that is return type. Okay, that's all.